what's up everybody? This is Sciencing with Abby. I am obviously Abby, and I'm here with the Research Triangle Nanotechnology Network, or the RTNN, which is a partnership between NC State, UNC, and Duke, and I represent NC State. Go Pack! Also, if you are tuning in and you watched my first video, thank you for coming back. I am so happy to see you, but not really see you, because I don't see anybody during the coronavirus, but kind of see you. I am so happy that you decided to join me again, and I'm super excited to do some more science with you today. Again, like I said, my name is Abby. I'm a material science engineer with the Research Triangle Nanotechnology Network, and we are a partnership between 3 universities that do really cool science to really small things. And today, that is what I want to talk to you about. So we're going to delve a little bit deeper into what nanotechnology means and how small is a nanometer, because it's smaller than you might think. Instead of a normal experiment today, we are going to do a game instead. So you actually don't need very many supplies for this game. You're going to need several sheets of paper. I would say 10 to 20-ish. You can cut them in half, make them whatever size you want. Any kind of paper you want, doesn't even matter. And you are also going to need something to write with. So a marker or a pen or pencil or lipstick, I don't know, whatever. Whatever you want to use to write with is totally fine. And you're also going to need a big open space on the ground. So I am actually going to be going downstairs to my living room to film this, but you can feel free to do this, outside or in your room or in the hallway, I don't know, wherever you want. To set up this game is super easy. So I personally like to do 2 different colors of markers or paper or whatever, because I think that science is more fun if you color code it. Ask my professors when I showed them my notes, because they are literally all color-coded. So the first kind of group of pieces of paper that you're going to need are going to be different size scales. I meant to write nanometer on this one, but I accidentally couldn't fit it, so oops. My bad. So there are going to be a bunch of different size scales from 1 nanometer all the way up to 1 kilometer. And I'm going to provide those for you in just a second, probably right now. The second group of pieces of paper that you're going to need will be different objects of varying size scales, so I'm going to provide that here as well. So I want you to write all of these things down on pieces of paper, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your size scales and you're going to line them up where on the left is going to be the biggest, so 1 kilometer, and then all the way down to the right is going to be the smallest, which is a nanometer. What you're going to do is you are going to take your different objects and place them on the size scale or the length scale of how big you think each object is. So for reference, a meter is probably about this big. Y'all have probably seen meter sticks in science class. And then a centimeter is about this big, so pretty small. So base your answers off of those things. And I'm going to issue a challenge. So after you're done placing all of your different objects and where you think they might go, I want you to take a picture, and I'm going to give a shout out in my next video to the person or people who got the most right. So good luck. Instead of me doing this challenge, I'm going to have my lovely cameraman Alex do it instead, because I can't do it or else it would be cheating, because I already know all of the answers. All right, good luck. I am social distancing with my cameraman. This is Alex. Say hello, Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm Alex.
What do you do? What's your favorite thing to do?
Probably, it's a good question. Watch Netflix. Yeah. Minecraft, you know, really any RuneScape.
What is your favorite science topic? You can give me a few if you can't pick. I totally understand that.
I think aerospace engineering is pretty cool. I think computer programming is pretty cool.
What's aerospace engineering?
It's building stuff that flies,
Nice.
whether it's flying in outer space or in our atmosphere.
Can you demonstrate your supply hand holding technique from the last video? It wasn't like a third arm that I grew. Oh, he's getting all of his. All right, there we go. All right. So if you recognize that arm, it's attached to Alex. So I'm gonna have Alex go downstairs in my living room, and he is going to do this challenge for me because it would be cheating if I did it, because I know all the answers because I made up the game. All right, are you ready?
Probably not.
That's the spirit. All right, we'll see you down there. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
All right, so first is a bumblebee. Is this supposed to be the transformer or the animal?
The animal.
Okay. It's probably not that big of a difference. I'll be going over here. The school bus. Well, it's not a kilometer. Unless it's the magic school bus, because it can grow or shrink. So that's the one issue I take with that. Abby, that's an nanometer. 5 steps up a staircase. That's a kilometer for sure, because that's exhausting. A mile, it's close to a kilometer, but they're not the same. Alex is a kilometer. Alex is a unit. The width of a hair. I guess it depends what animal hair it is, because you know horses can have like thick hair.
Human hair.
All right. See on a micrometer. Pollen. Probably have to be closest to this. Atoms. Atoms are pretty small. We're just gonna go with the smallest. But I don't think they're as small as Abby. I feel like I might be missing a smaller unit. DNA, good song, not a great album that it came off of. So, using that rationale, probably a micrometer. And then coronavirus, it's pretty small, unless we're talking about its geographic impact, because that's not small. I'm gonna say corona's bigger than Abby and Adams.
How you feeling?
Indifferent, unsure.
Which one is the one that you're most confident about?
Probably Abby. Well, no, she might be smaller than a nanometer, so actually I'm not super confident in that. Because I feel like she'd be smaller than an atom. Relatively speaking, an atom's pretty big.
Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome.
To keep with social distancing protocols, Alex is standing 6 feet away from me. So now we're gonna go through and see how Alex did. So, all right, drum roll.
3, 2, 1, action.
Okay, so Alex did a pretty good job actually. While I agree.
Not surprised.
While I agree, walking 5 steps up a staircase is exhausting. It is not a kilometer, although it can often feel like it. 5 steps up a staircase is about a meter. A mile is a little bit longer than a kilometer. A mile is about 1.6 kilometers. Alex, I know that you wish that you were a kilometer tall, but you are not.
I don't believe you.
Well, you know, I'm the scientist here, so.
Yeah, but I'm Alex.
All right, so now kind of going down to our more tough ones. A bumblebee is about 1 centimeter long. This is kind of where it gets a little bit tricky. So the width of a hair is about 100 microns. So in science, instead of saying micrometer every time, we say microns.
Micrometer.
I got the 4, I think.
Micrometer. I can't even say it slowly 5 times.
I don't even think you got it once.
Micrometer. I can that's about the place that I can say it. Anyway, so I'm gonna kind of put it in between a micrometer and a millimeter. It's gonna go like right there. Pollen is anywhere between 10 and 100 microns, depending on the kind of pollen and the kind of flower. So I'm gonna put it right about there. Coronavirus is about 100 nanometers, so I'm gonna put that between a nanometer and a micrometer. The thickness of DNA is about 1 nanometer. I am not 1 nanometer.
You say that.
I know that I am short, but I am not this short. Okay, so
You're smaller?
I'm gonna.
Nano?
There we go. All right, I'm gonna go like right there. All right.
Yeah, that's not accurate.
And then atoms are actually smaller than a nanometer, so I'm gonna kind of put them under the couch there. So this is the correct order of your size and scale demo. So nice job. Let me know how many of these that you got in the right order. Notice how there's nothing under 10 centimeters? Looks like I've got an extra challenge for you.
Okay.
I know. Okay. So your extra challenge is you have 20 seconds to go find
Starting
something.
now?
Not now. You have 20 seconds to go find something in this house that is 10 centimeters long. Ready, set, go, starting now. Ready, set, go. 20,
Maybe.
19,
That's 2 things. I only need 1.
18, 17, 16. Oh, wow.
Do I have to lock my answer in?
What? Yes. Is this is that your final answer?
I think so.
Yeah, you're actually correct. That's pretty close, actually. Yeah, this is about 10 centimeters long. Wow, nice job. Since I'm not supposed to high five you right now, we're gonna do a social distancing high five. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Nailed it. All right. Nice job. Go science. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. I really appreciate you here supporting me and doing some science here together. I know it's not quite the same as doing it together in person, but you know, we're doing great, I guess. I'm doing great. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much. Hopefully you guys tune in again in the future. I hope to be continuing putting out more of these videos. Again, my name is Abby. I'm a material science engineer with the Research Triangle Nanotechnology Network. I wish that I could be doing this in person, but hopefully this will do. If you have any feedback or any questions or ideas of experiments or whatever, send them to me. I really welcome your feedback. And, you know, I would love for this to be more of like a dialogue, more than just me talking at my phone. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you again, and go pack. And science. Yeah, okay. Okay, bye.